Okay, welcome to the jump series. I think jumps are an integral part of training, and I'll give you a few reasons why. So in a load setting of a gym, so if you can imagine I'm doing a back squat, I'm holding onto the bar, I lower myself, which can be like the beginning of a jump, and then even if I drive up and even if I plantar flex, I've still slowed the bar down at the time I need maximum acceleration. So conversely, if I come down in the beginning of a jump and I take off, you can see that I got plantar flexion, hip extension, trunk extension, and that's the essential difference. Now let me say a bit more about that. Once I take off, I've then got to land. So any landing from the point of view of the brain and nervous system equals sophistication. So if I'm in place and I'm doing stuff in place, it's not as sophisticated as taking off and landing. So they're the two really key points I want to highlight of why jump training is essential, and also greater functional transfer. So a good example of this sort of strength or capability I'm talking about would be Jonathan Edwards, a triple jumper. So he has a capacity to travel over 17 metres in a hop, step, jump situation, and you know that's obviously known in the Olympics as triple jump. And yet the guy is, you know, from the point of view of looking at a bodybuilder, powerlifter, Olympic lifter, not big. And so what he has is high levels of eccentric strength, and eccentric strength is our ability to lengthen under tension, and in this case absorb loads. So if you're a trainer or you're interested from your own perspective, jumps become a great way to get load in the system, bone density, skillfulness of moving and so forth. Inexpensive, can be done in nature. So I do jumps in every session I run. So if I'm running any sort of outdoor training, some of it will be taken up with some level of jumps. What I'm going to share with you in this series is really like sort of jumps in place, and we'll be going on to film other things, continuous jumps uphill and so forth. So where do I start? The best place to start is just jumps for rhythm. So the way I explain jumps for rhythm is you're a human pogo stick, just take off and land elastically as though you're that pogo stick. So I start jumping, there's little to no heel contact because of pre-activation, so the muscles that are absorbing the landing have already fired to send me up on the next jump. So I'm feeling the landing and just being elastic from that place. If you're a beginner, do 20 reps. If you're more advanced, just jump until you feel like the beginning of some sort of fatigue. Okay, so that's feeling good. Feeling like I've got the work done I needed to get done. So I stop, put my feet under my hips, lengthen in the field of gravity, and close your eyes. So I do this with clients. That helps them feel where the work's been done. If the body wants to sway, then sway with the movement. It builds in recovery through the nose. It creates like a body-based meditation. And ultimately educates clients about body-based intelligence. Okay. So I've recovered my breathing enough now to do the next set. It's important I'm also neurally recovered to do the next set. So after jumps for rhythm, we go into jumps for max height, or Masai jumps. So I jump as high as I can. On the landing I put a little jump in because I've developed big forces. I want to dissipate those forces to create another big jump. So it looks like this. Okay, that's 20 reps. The whole time I was jumping, I was nose breathing. My arms just did what they wanted to do, so they were just in response to the up and then in response to the down. Asking for a maximum result is very important, because I've got to know, the system's got to know what that is. So when I jump as high as I can, I'm asking for everything. Then I'm dissipating that, creating a sense of ease, and then I'm doing it again. So if we're talking about maximum anything, very important, the system's had a number of inputs, a number of experiences as a way to experience maximum. So that's, and obviously because my range of motion there is not too great, I can do a number of those without too much fatigue. You can see I'm not metabolically labouring too much as a result of 20 maximum inputs.